We got more black ice again last night, or early this morning. The roads are really slick, so I'm heading out to pick up a crashed vehicle in the ditch out on Highway 87. It's just a few miles out of town, but it sounds like there is heavy front end damage. So I'm gonna go get that picked up and pulled out of the ditch. It is currently about 23 degrees. It feels a lot nicer than it is. Feels like about, feels like it's almost 40, but only about 23. So these roads aren't gonna melt off real fast. It should by later in the afternoon. So I'll just have to take it nice and easy. Once we hit that highway out there, put up the signs, make sure that nobody cannonballs into my crash scene. So stay tuned. Like FedEx had a bad day. I'll probably end up getting them out too. I'm just rolling up on scene. This one here, it's pretty far down there. Not too bad though. These ditches aren't steep. Should be pretty simple. I gotta throw up some signs and then I can get these guys out. Turns out that one was the wrong car. The other one was just a couple miles up the road. I just passed it. The front end is smashed up a little bit. It just looks like the snow kind of maybe ripped the front end, ripped the bumper halfways off. I don't know how much of that damage was pre-existing, but I'm gonna get turned around and throw signs down for this one, get these guys out, and then I got that other one to get, and I imagine that FedEx rig that we seen, I'm probably going to end up having to yank him out as well. So stay tuned. Well, hopefully my big accident ahead sign slows people down, because I might as well just wore my ice skates today. It is slick. And traffic is heavy. So let's hope everybody can keep it on the road. All right, I'm gonna put my ice cleats down. Hook to a nice safe spot on the lower control arm where we're not going to do any further damage, but we got to dig all this snow out of here first. hook. It down. Gonna make sure traffic isn't coming when I get in. We're gonna set our bed down, slide it ahead, and pick our outriggers up. Hey, this is why you always want to keep your head on a swivel when you're out here on these slick roads. I don't know what happened. Either they weren't paying attention or they just come up on the other driver too fast. Well, obviously they did that, but see that truck back there? Yeah, he spun out. It was pretty scary. I watched him coming on to the rear of me and I jumped in the truck as quick as I could for safety. I'm gonna turn around and go check on him and see how he's doing. I don't see any damage there, but I'm sure just a quick winch out will get him on the way. These guys are gonna use their four-wheel drive and drive themselves out. Get her, get her, get her. There you go. Everybody stay safe out there. You gotta watch out for those traffic hazards. Watch out for them signs. These guys didn't slow down for the sign. And they come up on a guy that did slow down and they spun out. I don't want to get hurt out here. I don't want to see you guys get hurt. Just warmed up. It's about 32 degrees now. The roads are just starting to melt off. Thank goodness. Here I'm at the second one. I'm going to get this thing all rigged up and get them winched out. Hopefully this traffic slows down. I got those people out of the ditch. It was pretty easy. The roads are still slick. Just took my time, waited for traffic to clear. On my way back to home base now. We'll see if we get any more. There's a lot of traffic out today. Really surprising. But another happy customer. I'm off on call number 3. I got a Toyota Tundra crashed way out south of town. So we're gonna go out and recover it with the rollback again. Stay tuned. Change of plans. We're heading out on a rolled over Ford Econoline van. I guess it's on its roof. Tires are all up. It's probably a pretty light rollover, but we're gonna go flip them over and bring it on back to the shop. Not on its lid. They told us it was on its lid. You know, not a big deal. Looks like it's probably just a simple winch out. Shoot, that's not going to be too bad. I've towed that. Yeah. Alright, we want to find a nice solid spot to hook to under these things. Usually the lower control arms, any sort of control arm is usually a pretty solid mounted point, but definitely pay attention. Some of the lateral arms will bend. So just find a good spot, good solid spot, hook and pull. These things have some pretty good knuckles right here we can hook to. Oh. Right down by the ball joint, usually pretty good. Well, that was pretty painless. We're on our way to Chinook right now. We gotta go drop this thing off at the repair shop. Pretty light roll. Looked like a little bit of body damage on the passenger side. Knocked the back rear window out, but I would say the thing's probably still drivable. So we're gonna hit the road to Chinook. The roads are kind of thawing out, not near as slick. So we still gotta play it safe though. Don't want to get in a crash. We had a little bit of fun. We had a little bit of fun pulling up out of that ditch. A local farmer plowed up some snow, plowed us a little road, and it helped out. We were able to pull up out of there. A little bit of a workout for the truck, but anyways, a situation like that, I've got chains for the truck. If the snow had been too deep, I wouldn't have driven down in there, but it wasn't bad. There's still a lot of traction left there. Lost one window. Body panels are a little wavy, but shoot. Oh, and a mirror. Tail light I see. Yeah, they'll be up and running again. Oh, and a back window. We got that van back safe and sound. We're gonna go drop the keys off in the office up here, and then we are back on the road again. We might stop and grab a little lunch. This time I'm going on a winch out north of town, about 40 miles north, and it's almost to the Canadian border. You can say we're practically on the Canadian border. Sounds like there's a half-ton Chevy pickup stuck in the ditch. So we're gonna go out and rescue the guy. I got my co-pilot today. Drag his butt out of bed. You ready?
I am.
The roads are pretty good today. It's a lot nicer out. Looks like everything melted off. The roads are kind of dried up. So we can actually drive and feel a little bit safe out here. We're going north of town. I don't know if the guy just slid off on a gravel road or what, but he sounds like he's in a ditch right across from his house. But it's about a little over 40 miles out. Like I said, right on the Canadian border. Stay tuned. There it is. Looks like you just kind of drifted off that way and slid in. Yeah, we'll get him up. Piece of cake. Just want to be light enough winch. Those are plenty good. Yeah, I'll have you put it in neutral. I'll probably just have you hop in and steer it up out. them out. We got another happy customer. He is ready to go on with his day now. We're gonna follow him back into town. We're about 40 miles out, and he almost ran himself out of fuel trying to get himself unstuck. So if he breaks down on the way, then we can at least drop a tow line and rope him to a gas station. Well, I've never really introduced you to myself or the trucks. So my name is Ryan. I got a family-owned business here. This isn't all I'm going to be posting on my channel. A friend and I, a couple friends, will be posting stuff on here, so it's kind of a shared channel. But this is a truck, one of the trucks I drive. It's a 2010 International Durastar, I believe. Picked this thing up from a government auction down in New Mexico, drove it all the way back. Actually took it through Moab and took it on a couple trails. I'll post a couple pictures. This thing has it's an International 6.4, and it's 4-wheel drive. Pretty capable unit. We don't use it a lot, but we have been more and more. Dual line winch back there. We got dual, I believe they are 12 or 15,000 pound winches. We're waiting for a new worm gear for this winch over here. It broke on us earlier, a little bit back ordered, but that's my truck.